Hey guys, it's Steve. So we're going to be checking out the REC TEC pellet grill that you see behind me. We're going to do an unboxing and a general overview of all the features, and I'm going to go ahead and show you how to fire it up for the first time and give it its first seasoning. As of filming this intro, I've already cooked on it a couple times, and I can tell you this thing is sick. Can't wait to show you guys this thing, so let's go ahead and take a look. Alright guys, so I wanted to start off by just showing you what this looks like straight off of the truck. I believe this is the bronze package. So we've got the REC TEC grill obviously down below in the huge box, and then what they do is they take all the various kinds of pellets, and those are up top in those bags. So I'm going to go ahead and break into this and lay out all the pieces. I'll show you that, and then I'll get started on putting it together. Alright guys, so I've got everything unpacked. It took about 20 minutes to take all the components out here. So I'm going to walk you through what all this is real quick. This is the flame deflector right here. We've got the chimney right there, and then the two horns. And down here we've got the two legs with the fixed wheels, and then the legs with the casters on them. We've got our cooking grates right here. Underneath that is the shelf that attaches to the legs, and then a thin cooking mat that's on top of that. And then we've got our drip pan below that. And then over here we've got a couple other components. We've got our hardware down here, our drip bucket, and then the control panel with the smart grill technology. I think I got all that right. So you can see it all laid out here, and we're going to go ahead and get to work and get this guy put together, and then I'll pick back up then. Alright guys, so we have our REC TEC pellet grill put together here. It took about an hour with my wife and I put this together. Really straightforward to put together. Again, it just took about an hour, so no big deal on that. So we've got the smart grill technology control panel over here. These awesome stainless steel bull horns that are used for the handle. And again, down here we've got our legs with the fixed wheels, and then some casters over here. And then we've got our chimney over here. And then there's a little drip bucket that just hangs off the side over here. So we'll go ahead and open this guy up. Now, the first thing that we're going to do per the instructions is that they want you to go ahead and do a 20-minute burn at 500 degrees just to kind of knock out any manufacturer residue that still may be in here. And so right down here in the middle, I'll show you a close-up shot in just a minute. This is the fire pot with the auger that's in there. This is our drip pan, so stainless steel that just you install in there. And then we've also got our flame and heat deflector right here that goes over the fire pot. So we're basically just going to install the drip pan, and fire this thing up to 500 degrees. Okay, so here is the close-up of the fire pot, and so the auger is just up in here. And then this is our stainless steel flame deflector. It just sits right over the top of it, just like that. So pretty straightforward. And when we go to do this first burn, we're just going to go ahead and I talked to Ray Carnes, the owner, and he told me a little trick is that just to take a large handful of pellets your first time using this, and just go ahead and fill the fire pot up with some pellets. So we'll do that in just a second. Okay, so next is installing our drip pan. And so over here on this side, you can't see it right now, but there's just a little lip over here, and then you can see this lip down here. And so this side that has the little notch goes over here, so all the fats and other juices can run out and go into your drip bucket. And so you just kind of sit this in here like this. Just like that. And so it's inclined, and so everything kind of falls down and comes down here. Now another tip that Ray gave me was that most owners like to line their drip pan with foil, and it makes sense because it's just going to be a much tidier cleanup after you cook. Alright, so on the back side of our grill here is the 40-pound hopper. So we'll go ahead and open this up and zoom in there a little bit. Sorry, let me adjust the camera a little bit. There you go. So you can see the auger down in here. And so we're just going to go ahead and fill this up with the REC TEC hardwood pellets and get this thing cranked up. Alright, so here we are over at our Smart Grill technology control panel. So we're just going to turn this thing on right over here, and then we've kind of got an on-off button right there. You can instantly hear that thing crank up, and then you got a readout right here of your temp. And down here we have set point, this bottom light that's on, but then you have a light up here that says actual, so you can just push it and it's showing you that inside the grill is 86 degrees right now. It defaults to 350, so what we're going to do is just hold down the up button and get all the way up to 500, and there we go. I mean, it literally cannot be any easier than that. So the whole idea with these pellet grills is you're looking for some high quality tasting food with some wood smoke flavor. Come out here, turn this thing on, just dial in what you want your temp to do, and this thing just controls it. So depending on your ambient temperature, it's gonna crank the auger and feed more pellets into the fire pot as it needs to. You don't have to do anything at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch this over to actual, and once this gets up to 500, I'm gonna let it go for 20 minutes per the user manual. Alright guys, it's been going about 15 minutes and we're getting close to 500, right about 460. So it's done a pretty dang good job of getting up to a high temp like this pretty quick. So definitely pleased with that. So a couple more minutes, it should be at 500. I'm gonna set a timer for 20 minutes and let it go ahead and do that initial burn. Okay guys, just a few more minutes and our 20-minute initial burn at 500 degrees is going to be done. So what I'm going to do is actually, you want to try to season these pellet grills. So a lot of guys just cook bacon in them 1 or 2 times. You could throw a button there, that'd be another good way to do it. And so what you're seeing right here is this actually came as part of my REC TEC package, and this is a frog mat. And if you've never heard of one of these before, basically what this is it's a non-stick Teflon coated fiberglass cooking mat. So it not only just prevents food from falling down between the cooking grates, but I hopped on the forums and read where guys love using these things because you can pretty much cook whatever you want on them, and nothing is going to stick to these things. You can see how flexible they are, super easy to clean, and whatever you're cooking, it just isn't going to stick. So one very important note is that these are meant for an indirect cooking environment only. So I'm not sure why, but they can't take a direct flame. So what we're going to do here in just a few minutes is load this frog mat up with a bunch of bacon and toss that in the REC TEC and cook that at 350 and season it up a bit. Alright guys, I've got the REC TEC cranked down to 350 now. I went ahead and dropped some aluminum foil down on the drip pan, and then put the stainless steel cooking grates in there. And all I'm going to do now is I've got some bacon on top of the frog mat, and we're just going to put it in just like that and cook this until this bacon gets nice and crispy. And we're going to probably cook 2 or 3 batches of bacon just to get this thing nice and seasoned. Alright guys, so I went ahead and flipped our bacon. Our bacon's just about done. Let me go ahead and give you a little look. Man, that bacon just looks beautiful, doesn't it? So, oh, one of the things that I forgot to point out is you can see this has got to be one of my favorite features of this pellet grill. They have a light right up in there, a nice little grill light. That's always kind of been one of my pet peeves with most of my grills, is not having, you know, a built-in grill light, which I know that's kind of difficult to do, but still, that's just nice that Ray and his crew thought about putting one of those in there. And so you can just see how awesome and easy it is to cook on this grill. So that's gonna wrap it up for the unboxing, just kind of walking you through the setup and getting this thing seasoned. Definitely check back soon. I'm gonna be cooking on this thing a lot in the next few weeks, so I want to show you guys different things to cook and how to cook on this thing. So definitely appreciate you guys watching. Check REC TEC Grills out. I'll have the link in the video description. Let them know Steve from Barbecue Bros sent you, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a great night. See you again soon.